or na either make them before they bring zinc. Na lie. All we get equal rights. Now with discussion, all we all discuss and then I cry. I tell they say, this problem they. All we na members, all we get equal rights, and all we na members. The company, how do we do? Bring a chair from that side for this way.
Bring some chair on the
okay, no, just wait. You are regent or Mbe? No, you are regent. No, Mbe should sit down. No, wait, I just sit right here.
This is your president.
This is the president, you should sit right this way. Come put the chair for here. Then, who is not regent?
This is family.
Are you regent?
Yes.
Okay, regent. These are regents. Okay, come. Sit there. On a shift, go and make it. I beg no vex for the adjustment. The president for the Lower Fungom Union will give you that respect too. And he pay transport right from Bamenda for attending meeting. I'll be very happy with them. And you see, fund of a Jumbo be then a room for a project. I tell you, said this meeting, if he fell, he come. And then fund of quotient, pay transport from Yaoundé for camp. So we'll be very grateful with Wumbe them. Because, I mean, all them they be represented will be very good, very important. Before one continue, this book, Commander for White Man Country, when I then say safe right, I'm say I could fair read them. I could read this book before we continue.
Before you want to continue, I might take 2 absent. But you will just give me a name and a village.
His Royal Highness Fonji Peter the Tet, the founder of Bang Mashi.
Okay. Dorian, you see.
Betem Golof Bolam, the regent of Mundable village.
My name?
Yes.
And your village?
My name is Jonathan Sebu, the founder of Mufu.
My name is Golof Share, Mashi.
Anna Julie. Which village?
I'm Sanjay Joseph Nangon from Mandable.
I'll be much Moses and head teacher at Mountain.
Your name?
My name is Peter Yamba.
Kulo Tango John. Kulo Tango John. Abar.
Allez.
Bonjour. L'année prochaine, quand tu seras Jume.
Oui, let comment?
Your name and your village, pa?
Missing.
Your name?
Boom James.
Missing.
Yes.
So let comment this.
Your name and your village, pa?
I'm called John Sylvester. Okay.
How on I sit down?
It's Yon Michel. Okay. My name is Yon Michel. I come from Mokin.
Okay.
You?
My name is village. Changpuni from Abar.
Hello, Grace from Abar.
You?
Kula Teresia, Papa.
You don't tell?
Next time I know.
I know you're Dorian.
Judge next from you.
Tumbaheno, HJ, Gomez Kumuvu. Tumbaheno, HJ, Gomez Kumuvu.
Your name and your village?
My name is Paul from Linju from Koshin.
Come on, even here.
My name is Paul Franklin from Koshin village. Paul Franklin from Koshin village.
You're Marcel Bou from Koshin village.
We come in as we phone we come in. I mean, talk say one of the things the way Jeff and Peter Paul they insist on na peace, because nothing go when peace no day. If you see the effect of what it mean, on the 15th of January, I'll be supposed to come with 3 engineers from Britain for study route. But instead, now they write me say war there for this side. So it be disturbing, you know. So more try to live like brothers. All the fun they get to live in one. Because now they get to be, if they're not there together with one spirit, then enough you work for a year. Enough you work. Because it be totally impossible to avoid one. For example, for go Mundabro, we must pass through Mashi. That means if Mundabro need work with Mashi, how Mashi begin to pass through, how Mundabro begin to pass through Mashi where they need to cooperate, go work. So you see, say it be impossible for one fund to live as an island or as an individual. It must cooperate so that for the security of all the picking them and for the development of Lower Fungom. So they really beg say the problem with that here where it disturb that engineer they come way for reprogram them again is not easy. Now say me when I she done down, especially the funds who when a meeting, re-establish when I one spirit and bring peace. Peace not the best thing. Land dispute as a study between Question and Mandabr, nobody the two was supposed to talk for here. It be as far back as behind, but interview Honorable Kankolo, it tell me say, if that problem there before he was born. So can you imagine how long? But we be glad to get young chief the now form the now, where they get to understand that enmity and pride for pardon for those days, because this war they continue because of pride. Because that part could talk say me fun of this place, that man if he pass me will keep people for nothing, we you know get nothing to do. So at the appeal, say me the funds they take this one when I was done for a meeting, when I really make that peace and agree and work for unity. Now I want any picking where he read book. It would read only the topic for this letter. If he rush come from there, if he read well. Here come. Come now. Read this, just the heading, this one, the heading.
You give your name.
This one.
Then.
My name is Edon Prince from Mission.
Yes.
A letter from Jeff Good and Pierre Paolo Di Carlo, 19 March 2015, to be read aloud by Mr. Ikum at a meeting of Lower Fungom villages, Abar, 21st March 2015.
When I hear the heading for the letter, I say no be me a writer now. Yeah. I only go now for internet, go printer. So now the heading that it's a letter from Jeff Good and Pierre Paolo Di Carlo, 19 March 2015, to be read aloud by Mr. Ikom at the meeting of Lower Fungom village, Abar villages, Abar, 21st March 2015, when today. I'll be very happy with the turnout of the meeting. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this important meeting. I read the letter, so it is Jeff Good and Peter Paul speaking through the voice of Mr. Ikom. We are very happy that we are able to present our ideas for development in Lower Fungom. Before telling you, Nelson, concentrate on here. We have images to measure. Just come closer. Don't move. I'll take it all over. Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this important meeting. It is Jeff Good and Peter Paul speaking through the voice of Mr. Ikom. We are very happy that we are able to present our ideas for development in Lower Fungom. Before telling you our proposals, we want to make clear two things. I read the letter direct as the writer now, but if I interpret them, I feel change on what? When I could read them only as a day, I could then interpret them for pidgin, for all man to understand. You know, say interpreter, if I call you to, it could add salt. Now you are saying I read them only as the first day. One, Mr. Ikom is our representative and should not be considered the author of the proposal. If you have complaints, you can ask him to write them down. He will inform us, and then it will be our responsibility to give you an answer. We are happy that this meeting is taking place. However, the money we have spent for this meeting is money we have subtracted from the funds available for our development projects here. But because we realize that we cannot call our people and go without drinking something or water, we have to, which means why we insisted on this meeting like this for everybody to come, but we will not be able to be spending money cooking every day instead of helping people. That's why you see we are insisting on that. It's part of the project money we are spending like this. I think you understand. Yes. Yeah. This is to say that there will be no more meetings of this kind in the future. Otherwise, we will waste all the funds available meant to improve your economy. If you have complaints about how this meeting has been organized, please ask Mr. Ecom to inform us. Our goals. 1. All the lower Fungom villages should be able to build good schools for their children and to pay salaries to PTA teachers. You see why we insist on PTA, because when we go around, as he say, even right for Abar Center here, I don't go even for GH, for thank God, DMD here, you see and say for the schools, teacher do not they, government teacher do not they. If you like say the same teacher them, they can run. Or and strong person not there for follow them up. You know, if strong person not there for follow teacher for whole land. And if you know they cooperate with the people, say the ball, it will run and it will kill that way. So you get for cooperate with people, it's just like as we come with my people, when we go here, they get chopped. Today they tell me say they don't go again. Now so they the whole people. Not so? Yes. Number 2, there should be better roads connecting Lower Fungom to the ring road. Now the 2 goals is that way is there for this white man they hate. Professor Jeff Good and Dr. Pierre Paulo. Discussion. Goals number 2. That is building better roads is not a subject. It has started for discuss about 2 when I wrote. We will either talk the last 2 goals. First one, PTA teachers and schools. Second one, road. So it starts to talk about roads.